All right, lesson 24. Can you hear me coming in here? Okay, so lesson 24, find it. And then we're going to do some multiples. Multiplication is multiples. So when you count by fours, you're doing multiples of 4. If you count by fives, you're doing multiples of 5. And those will be all the multiplication answers, or the products that 5 can make or 4 can make. So for each of the following, we want to time ourselves for about a minute. I would just say write a few of these. A minute's, just write as many as you can in about a minute. I'll start you off here. So write the multiples of 5. Well, if you were just starting at 5, you'd say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But they want you to start from 100. So pretend you've gone all the way to 100, and then your next one would be 105. And the next one would be 105, right? 110. 120. Oops, I skipped one. 110, 115. So the pattern would be a 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 120, 125. So if you just think about the tens, it's 5. There's the 10. There's the 15. There's the 20. There's the 25. Just put a 1 in front of it and you've got it. So 25. 130. 135. 140. See if you do more than that. See if you can fill this up right down here with them. Okay, not too far. Don't waste too much time. Pause it. Go ahead and fill it up. I'll come around. It's probably walking around right now, looking over your shoulder. The next one, after you're done with those, write the multiples of 4 starting from 20. So you're starting at 20. 24. So repeat 20. 24. From 24, you add 4 more, you get 28. So these are the multiples of 4 starting with 0, 0, 4, 8. Now how does this become 12? Well, it would be 12, so we know it's a 2, but it's not 28, it's 32, 36. Go ahead and write the rest, as many as you can get on here, counting by 4s, up to as high as you can get in a minute. Now walk around and check your work. Pause this, fill that up as best you can, raise your hand, I'll take a look at it. Down here, writing the multiples of 6, starting at 36. Okay, so 36 plus 6 is 42, plus another 6 is 48, plus another 6 would be 54. Okay, see if you can fill some more in there. And down here at number 2, after you're done with that, raise your hand, I'll walk around, check some of your answers. List the numbers that have 24 as a multiple. Wow, let me see. Counting by ones, I can hit 24. So the multiples of 1 will always work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 24. So 1 works. If I count by ones, I will hit 24. If I count by 2s, will I hit 24? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? Yeah, counting by 2s, I'll hit 24. Counting by 3s, so if I went 3, 6, 9, 12, will I hit 24? Yeah, I will, because 3 times 8. So yeah, 3 works. Counting by 4s, is 4 a multiple of, yeah, can you get to 24 counting by 4s? Yes. 4 times 6, so 4 and 4 and 4. 6 of those, 4 will work. Will 6 get me to 24? If I count by 6s, yes. 6, 12, 18, 24, yes, 6 works. I skipped 5 because obviously it doesn't end on 0 or 5. Will 7 work? No. No. Will 8 work? Yes, 8 times 3. Cool. Will 9 work? No. Will 2 work? Yes, 2 times 12. And will the last one, 24, work? No. Is there anything between 12 and 24? No. Now if you look, I've actually created multiplications that make 24. 1 times 24 is 24. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 8 is 24. And 4 times 6 is 24. So all these numbers can get me to 24. List the numbers that have 24 as one of their multiples. If I count by ones, I get there. Count by twos, count by threes, fours, sixes, eights, 12s, or even if I count by 24s, I'm going to get there. I've never counted by 24s, but if I did, I would start with 0 and then 24. It would be one of the multiples of 24. All right, cool enough. Use mental math, division of the associative property. Use, what's it say? Use scratch paper if you like. Okay. All right. So, is 12 a multiple of 4? Well, mental math tells me, yeah, 4 gets me to 12. Right? I can get to 4. Is 4 a multiple of 12? Yeah, 4. You figure it goes 8, then it goes 12, and I hit it. So I hit it 12. I'm counting my 4s, I hit 12. Yes. I'll put a Y in there for that one. Is 4 a factor of 12? Yeah, because the factors make the product. And 12, yeah, 4 times 3. Yeah, it's a factor of 12 also, so yes. Is 42 a multiple of 8? When I count by 8s, do I get to 42? I don't know. That doesn't seem possible. When I look at the multiplication chart and I count by 8s, I hit 40, and then I hit 48, but I don't have anything in between 40 and 48, because 5 times 8 is 40. And if I have 5 8s, by the time I count by 8s going up to 5, like 8, and I get to the 5th 8, I get to 40, and the 6th 8th I have is 48, so no, it doesn't. Is 8 a factor of 42? Is 42 a multiple of 8, and is 8 a factor of 42? No, that is not. It does not work. Is 84 a multiple of 6? Is 84 a multiple of 6? There's another way to find this out. I see they asked me to use division here. Okay, so let's divide 84 into 6 pieces and see, is 84 something that 6 will end up hitting? You know, when you count by 6s, do you get to 84? Is 84 one of the answers? Can you break it apart into 6 pieces? I don't know. 84 divided by 6 will tell me the answer, yes or no. And if I can't multiply 6 times anything to get 84, 6 is not a factor of 84. But if I can hit it exactly, if I have 6 times a certain number is 84, then 6 is a factor. Notice that yes here matches yes here. If this is a multiple of 8, then 8 is definitely a factor of that number. So these seem to be the same answers. Go ahead and try that one. Can a prime number be a multiple of any number other than except itself? Explain your reason. Well, can a prime number be a multiple of any other number except itself? Well, if you count by any number, let's say one of my favorite ones is 13 is prime. Lucky number 13 is a prime number. I use it as an example. There's lots of prime numbers, but I know if I count by 13s, I get to 13. But is there any other number it's a multiple of other than just 13? Can you count by any other number to get to 13? That's the question. So either yes or no, and why? It's either no, there's no other number, you can't use any other number and count by that number, like 2s or 4s, you can't get to 13. Is there some other number that exists in the universe that you can count by to get to 13? That's the question. Do you know the answer? Next page. Whoa! This looks fun. This is the old pencil that is red. I'm going to circle the multiples of 2. Wow, this looks like fun. So I'm going to get a red pencil. So at this point in your math lesson, grab a red pencil and circle the multiples of 2. Now multiples of 2 mean that 2 is also a factor of this number. So let's say a multiple of 2 is 22. That also means 2 times something equals 22. So 2 is a factor if it is a multiple. If you can get there using 2, 2 is definitely a factor. So if 2 is a factor, I know that I'm going to use my red pen and I'm going to say, you know what, 2's are all even. There's an even number. There's an even number. There's an even number. I'm going to be a little bit busy here circling all the even numbers. It's going to take me a while. Go ahead and do that. Pause, take your time, see if you can circle all the multiples of 2. Anything that 2 can make. Ooh, there's one. Next, shade in the green with multiples of 3. Oh, as you count by 3, you'd shade all these greens. So 3, 6, 9, 12. All the multiples of 3 get shaded green. Don't obliterate it with green. Don't just like, don't take a green pen and just like, 3. I don't know. Where's a 3 multiple of 3? Definitely up here someplace. 60 would be. Where's 60? I don't have 60. What's another one? Not thinking very clearly. 66 would be one. And just shade it in really dark, and just don't shade it in so you can't see the number. Okay, don't do that. Just shade it lightly so you can still see the number. Just nice and light. I can't really do that with this. I'd have to do it with this. Just a little green in there so you can still see the number. All the multiples of 3 in green. Wow. Circle in blue the multiples of 5, counting by 5. Anything that ends in a 0 or 5. Draw an X over the multiples of 10. Oh, multiples of 10. Those are easy. Count by 10s, and you'll find them all. Go ahead and do that. Raise your hand when you're done. I'll check your work. Sounds like fun. And then we'll be doing the exit ticket. Fill in the unknown multiples of 11. That's pretty